Let's go.
Boy, I'm gonna roll opposite to you. One dark side.
I don't know if anyone just saw that, but this thing lifted into the air and proceeded to spin sideways.
I did not.
Did anyone see that?
So what'd you roll?
No.
I rolled one dark side pip because it went into the air as a dark side pip and spun sideways.
So 2 and 2. We're pretty balanced.
I am.
That's all it should be.
Oh, so this is something to let you guys know because I find it fucking hilarious. There's an app that I've played for a while called King's Raid. All right. It's been out for like 3 years, right? And I've played it for like the past 2 years. And it's a pretty fun game. It's one of those like anime story games looking things. But it's a decently fun game, and there's a pretty decent amount of story, so I've been keeping to it. Yeah, it's getting an anime somehow, and I watched the first episode of it today, and I'm genuinely confused how this iPhone free iOS app, right? I mean, I guess it has in-app purchases, but like it found, yeah, but you don't need, and I have like over 1 billion gold somehow, and I haven't even done that much.
People do, and
I only need I only need like 2,000 gold to do anything in the goddamn game. To do like it's so easy to get everything in the goddamn game. I mean, I guess I'm not hardcore PvP player, which I guess some people might be, but it's still like the amount of money that they must have gotten to fund an anime for it.
Imagine being a hardcore PvP player on an app.
On a mobile game.
Hey, that's basically sums up China, or Asia, I guess, because Koreans do a lot too.
That's fair.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
They
but
can
I was at one thing. I am kind of hopeful for this because the story is a bit. It's told a bit strangely because you basically do these little nodes where you go in and you fight some people and then it tells you story afterwards. But you have to keep leveling up your characters as you progress. So there will be chunks where you just can't get to the next level and get to the next bit of story. So hopefully this will.
Hey, can we stop with the non sequiturs, please?
No.
Usually I'm okay with it to an extent, but
it's only been 2 minutes.
I am on borrowed time.
Sure. Okay, so we went to the ship. I've got my big old fucking crystal. And we're going to Tatooine, right?
Yep, to around Tatooine.
Right. To rendezvous with Adronicos.
Yes.
Because you have learned that he acts as a middleman of sorts.
Yep.
Time to beat him with this big crystal, guys.
I don't think that's necessarily a great idea, though I'm not entirely against it at the same time.
You know...
I mean, he did sell us to the Hutts.
Exactly.
You know,
and, I mean, if he doesn't have shins, he can't run away.
You know, usually I'm a man of business and focus, but I think this time I could leave my eyes closed on this matter.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is business. It's a family business.
Yes, Talon.
It's a me. It's a you. It's a your shins.
I was talking in an accent.
And an accent that does not exist.
Oh, the dude was getting so salty about me using accents, by the way. The Pathfinder DM. He was like, if you keep doing that, I'm going to kick you.
Oof.
Yeah, he literally said that. He did a Russian accent once. He's like, alright, I'm going to...
Yeah, the first time I did, and so I kept doing it just to piss him off.
That's fun. Alright. Do we know anything about this guy, other than he's the middleman?
I punched him earlier for working with the Hutts.
I met with him before. That's the ship he appeared on.
Does he have any kids?
You don't know if he does. I mean, he's fairly clever, at least the short conversation I had with him, but he's not very strong, as Talon made that very obvious.
That is true. Alright, so... I doubt he's just gonna be walking around looking for milk, so this might be a bit of a search.
Well, we know what his ship looks like, so...
This one is still baffled by the taste of blue milk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That happened. It's an acquired taste.
Alright, person you put in charge of flying this ship has informed you that you are coming within Tatooine orbit. Albus is brought to attention as well. Wait, do you call him Albus or Alduin?
Alduin.
What was his name?
Alduin.
And
Yeah.
he's all about
Because
the
he's big,
scary.
he's black, he's scary. Like the black wings unfold.
Right. Right. All right. Alduin brought to his attention. He says, usually he's orbiting around the planet. We could just wait for him here.
That's
Can we
fair.
see him?
Will,
Oh,
will
I
he?
guess we're not out of hyperspace yet.
Will he won't recognize the ship. He saw us in a different ship, if I remember correctly.
He didn't see us in any ship.
But
So
I'll
Yeah,
recognize the
okay.
ship.
he'll recognize. No, he will recognize this ship
No,
because
he'll
they.
recognize that it's their ship, but
Yeah, no, this is a completely different ship.
would they
Yeah,
realize?
but no, this is the one that Alduin was flying
Oh,
around in,
yeah.
So if he's met him
Yep.
before, then yes, he would.
Would he realize that we are not exactly friendly guests upon this ship?
Who said we weren't friendly?
I think we're more
Oh,
friendly than the other company
necessarily.
he's been keeping.
Oh.
All he's gonna
Necessarily.
lose from us is his shins. He could lose
No, I'm
much
just
more from
saying-
the others. Like
I'm
his
just
will.
saying, we need a way to approach him, right? We have to be able to actually approach the guy if we're gonna, take him under, then take him or do whatever we're gonna do with him. So we need an approach plan here. Are we?
Yeah, as you guys are talking, you drop out of hyperspace. You now see Tattoo of you.
Hey, Ottoing, you spoke with him before, right?
Yep. Multiple
Think
times.
you can talk to him again? Just to convince him to let us. What is it? Dock together? What's it called?
Meat.
Yeah,
dock
yeah,
with
land,
everybody.
meat, maybe on the surface. I don't know what the normal thing is, but like how you normally go about business.
That is not our standard procedure.
What are the
We
normal
would know
standards?
something's up.
Alright.
We just tethered to him.
That's
it.
close enough.
That's what
If
I'm. That's
some of-
okay. That's what I was asking about. I couldn't figure what the name for that was.
Would he already be aware of the failed mission to capture Talon and these two and assassinate me? Would he already be aware of that?
Hasn't
No
been,
idea.
It hasn't been that
He's
long.
not made much aware. He's just told to where to meet and when.
Do you think we can play it off like we're from your team, like we're the team of Sith assassins, and then we can maybe?
I don't think we
Take-
need to do that necessarily. I think we just be honest and ask. And
Kuna, he's seen us before.
yeah, he's seen us before. We're not getting
Do we
that.
not have
We
to
just
decide
enter the
it?
ship, and then storm it.
If it comes to that, we can fight, but I would rather do this peacefully. Thank you.
I mean, the way we've always negotiated with him in the past to keep him loyal, not just our power, but credits.
Is there
Money's always good.
any
He's
bad
easily-
rumors about him that we can maybe leverage? Is there anything he might not want spoken out loud?
No, other than him being a smuggler, but everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's fair.
We could tell him. We could tell him that we sent word to the huts that he had stolen the holocron that they were searching for.
Again, I think we might be going too far with the threats without knowing how he's going to react to us.
Well,
Listen, he
That's
sold us
fair.
out to those fucking slugs. I don't give a damn what happens to him. I was
If
in
we
the
kill
right
him,
to
we
punch
can't
him
get the
earlier.
information.
I never said
We need
kill.
information.
I just
out
said
of him. We don't
cripple.
need him dead.
I never
saying-
said kill. I said cripple.
I'm
Big
saying
difference.
sold
He
us
gets to live.
off, So I
That
don't
doesn't
particularly
help.
see him giving us a warm reception, if that makes sense.
In fact, he can get cybernetics. Worst case. He's crippled for a little while.
I just don't see our reception being fairly warm. I will attempt.
Well, if you guys remember correctly, I'll give you help here. He sold you off basically to fulfill a debt. He wasn't able
Yeah,
to meet.
he didn't sell
the
us off because he
requirements.
wanted to.
Oh yeah.
It was to fulfill a debt. So it wasn't that he necessarily just sold you. It was to cover the rest of his debt, and he saw the opportunity and took it.
I mean that's fair.
This does not. Please.
All right. You know what?
I mean, that
Maybe
is
he
still
won't.
selling you off, so you're not wrong. It's just
He might be concerned for his safety. That is all I am saying.
I mean, he should be. He tried to fucking pawn off some Jedi.
I know, but I just figured if he's going to welcome us on his ship, he will likely have plenty of manpower to receive
He should
us.
probably have the same amount of manpower as before, if not less.
I mean,
So
I
how
guess
much? He
there's
didn't
a
have
way
that much before. He only had a couple of guards, and we could have taken the cockpit by storm if we wanted to.
I mean, I guess one way to find out. You want to hail him? You want to?
Yeah, Alduin, can you handle talking with him to tether us?
I mean, I don't even see him here yet.
Well, you know what I mean. Once we see him.
Well, yeah, when we actually get to that point.
All right, you guys continue to talk amongst yourselves and the people around you. All right, since I retconned that thing, do you just want to leave everyone there? Bring a couple people with you? Want about them?
I mean, if it was safe and then things panned, I probably would have left people there.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh
At
yeah,
the,
we probably would have left some people.
yeah, because that would then be useful spot to you at least.
Return to.
Yeah, exactly. Somewhere to go.
Okay, but how many? We lost how many before? 12 Jedi Knights.
No, that's 7.
Wait,
Yeah,
we
lost
only lost 7 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. We never lost that many in the first place.
No,
No,
you
you
said
never lost.
no. You said
They
we
were
lost
just
half.
incapacitated at the time due to
Oh, I thought you said we straight up lost 12 of them to the mist.
no
No.
7.
Oh,
Most of
only
them,
lost 7. Okay, in that case, we should leave. Let's see, we have
Like 7
18
dead.
still.
Like,
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
18
to the
left.
mid.
So why don't we?
Aiden, you literally have an in-party inventory minus 7 Jedi Knights.
I had.
Oh, did you just? Edit
I
that?
just edited it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless, it doesn't really matter.
Well, how many should we leave? Let's see, we've got 18 that aren't dead, that are alive. I feel like we should keep the named guys with us, of course.
The majority
Yeah.
should be left to kind of set up at least semi-functional base of operations, somewhere to return to maybe hold intelligence, just a hub. Really, they should form I guess get to work on that if that makes sense. At least if we left people there.
all right, so you're taking the named fellows.
Yeah, leave the others under orders to start repurposing rooms and things like that for intelligence gaining, for
Do not move
training,
that crystal
that.
in the goddamn basement.
And
will not move the
yes,
crystal.
keep that there certainly.
That, in fact, if you don't go in the basement, even better.
Big no touch sign.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. A ship comes out of hyperdrive, and you see the same ship you've seen before.
Hey, wait,
It is, in
why
fact, Adronicos' ship.
why is he meeting you here?
This is one of our meeting spots. Supposed to give him some information about the job we want the hut to do next.
Okay, well.
Well, what was the next job you wanted the hut to do?
No idea. I didn't get that information.
Didn't get that far. He's on a forward point operation.
Do you think maybe we should wait to see who he's meeting with?
Well,
And then dock him and
He was
have
supposed to be meeting with us.
If we wait
Or with
to
them.
meet, if we wait to meet with who he's supposed to meet with, we will be shot out of the sky.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I guess let's meet
Because
first.
he's supposed to meet my former.
That's fun.
He's supposed to meet with Vitiate.
No, we're representatives. So he's not supposed to meet with Vitiate himself.
All right,
wants
I
to
think
himself.
regardless we should try and commandeer his ship, and try and take out that the whoever is coming for information.
Yeah, that'd be the other concerns. We'd have to do it fast enough to.
So I do
Nah.
think we should try and storm the ship.
I would predict an hour.
Storm the ship?
How much
We
space?
should probably try and talk to him first.
You can keep him
Unless
talking.
you
I am going to
really-
sneak onto the ship.
Okay, here I go again. Are you ready for this, stand VOD? It looks like...
So hang on, I need to know, when we tether together, how much space is there to move between the ships? Is it like
You're pretty much docked together.
is it like a whole?
hallway.
Is it like the door, or is it like a dock? Is it like a hallway, like the hangar
It's a hallway.
doors? Okay.
You get a hallway.
Okay. So it'll be hard.
Oh,
But
that's
I'm
not
thinking I'll have Alduin walk into it first, and I will be stealthed behind him.
We're being held by the ship.
You're up, Kuna. Or Alduin. Wait,
Yeah.
who should talk to him? Alduin, I guess.
Probably Alduin.
Yeah, Alduin.
He's
You get him to dock with us.
Yeah, that's fair. You've met him before, so it's likely. I guess
Alright.
request
Over
docking.
the thing, I'll just let you guys hear. You hear, hey, you guys are here early? Yeah, you know the drill. Let us in. The ships start coming together, and you hear the click sound as they're connected. The doors are now ready to be open.
Oh, whatever our plan is, we're gonna have to do it now. So.
All right. So Alduin,
Good.
Alduin's gonna go in first, and I'm gonna sneak behind him, like with my optical camouflage going and all that.
A leader
Right.
never hides. I'll walk behind him.
You're not gonna
Okay.
try hiding.
I'm not. I am not a hider. I am a
You
leader.
know,
I do not hide.
this might not be the greatest of plans in the world. I don't understand what you guys think this is gonna accomplish.
Well, why don't you talk to him?
Well, I said a disguise, but I guess we shall go.
I mean, you can put on a dark cloak if you want, Kuna. We probably have a couple.
Do we actually?
I mean, Jedi wear robes, so there's probably someone wearing a dark robe.
There might be spare dark cloaks from the people who came to attack us.
Yeah.
This was their ship. Okay. Do they? Is there any robes that could maybe?
Yeah,
I believe
there-
this would fall under a Destiny point flip.
All right. Is it worth a flip, boys?
How many? Oh my gosh, I'm the only one who got positive.
Oh, here we
Flip,
go.
I'll say everyone can pick up a dark robe. I'd say you guys could put together dark robes if you had the other Jedi with you, if you had all.
If we had all of them, but definitely
yeah.
not this.
All right, here,
Yeah,
put on
exactly.
put on my extra Cavdan power armor, Kuna.
I don't wear power armor.
Well, yeah, but if you put it on, it's gonna be pretty hard to tell that it's you.
Huh. I mean. I
That
guess
still doesn't assault the standbot.
I assumed Standbot didn't want to go in.
I mean, if you
hell
guys
yeah.
are going in, for the love of God, I'm definitely going in because.
I mean, I would prefer standbot goes in because I need another talker.
Okay, then that we can hide one person with that.
Alright, I guess I'll wear that for now. You'll have to tell me.
I'll
if
just
you
grab.
want that.
Can we scrounge up one set of dark robes?
One of us should have the thermal cloak, right?
A
I mean, I
thermal
have
cloak?
that, but that won't like let me. Would a thermal cloak be good enough? I don't know.
I don't know.
I would
fucking
like
Well, I
to
mean-
portray. I would like preferably to be able to portray myself as one of
Don't you do influence shit?
Oh,
No, you
wait,
just
hold
do
on, I've got
influence
something.
you're wearing.
I hand you one of the red lightsabers.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I'm hoping I don't have to use this, but
I mean,
That'll cover it.
yeah.
That should do it. Yeah. Okay. I'll wear his armor then to look different.
I'll hand you one of them too. Oh, just to wear on your belt.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll fucking clip it on my belt then. Now how do I look? Fashionable? All right.
You look
anyways.
evil.
Oh, fantastic. So nothing's changed anyway.
how do I look? About the same, I would assume.
About the same.
You could use some work. It's all about presentation.
I'm gonna take my hair down and like cover my eyes or some shit. Try and look edgy.
Okay, that's way better.
What you need is to sharpen your teeth.
No, I'm not taking a file to my teeth.
You don't need a file.
I'm gonna help Stan, but just
You-
flick the hair right over one eye so they only see like your right eye.
Alright,
Yeah, there you
Alduin
go.
speaks up. We're taking too long.
Yeah, we
Well,
should-
I thought we were discussing this
I
out
would
of
assume
character.
we were. I would assume this kind of stuff would have been done beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't think we were referring to it just now.
Nah,
It
it's
doesn't
alright,
actually.
so-
It doesn't actually impact anything.
Okay. that's fine.
Okay. Well, then I'll have.
It doesn't actually do anything.
I want to do a stealth roll. So tell me the difficulty.
Is Nick doing a
Stealth roll,
roll?
small area. Adrenicos has good perception, so I'm gonna make it.
Well, but is
Adrenicos roll.
Adrenicos the one looking into the thing, or is it his guards?
Well, he'll see you eventually, unless you want to make multiple
Yeah,
separate
yeah.
rolls.
Nick doesn't hunt.
I'm fine with multiple separate rolls for now.
Kuna
All right,
does
then
not
the first
hide.
one's gonna be 2 purple,
Oh, wait, what was the entire one?
a red and 3 purple.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you
'Cause
know
the
what?
highest would be
You
a
know
three
what?
purple.
I'll just do that one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would much rather
Because
have.
I know
more
you're
red.
gonna succeed against the guards.
Yeah, that's not even.
Andronicos has
Yeah,
the
Oh,
best perception.
okay. Yeah, I think I succeed there, and I have a
Yeah, you
triumph, by
succeed.
the way. So there is no trace of me. Hang on. I
Yeah, if you
have
wanna do
one
anything with
threat
that
because
triumph.
I get a default. What should I do? Can I use that triumph to? Ooh. Yeah, can I do that to situate myself like behind Adronados? I can't say his name.
Andronicos.
Yeah, that guy.
Adronicus, Kiss.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Adronicos.
Yes.
Can I
Yeah,
use that triumph to
sure.
position myself like right behind him, so if I need to, I can basically just fucking choke the bitch out?
Sure.
All right, cool. Yeah.
It'll be there once you guys actually get to it.
All right,
Yes.
cool.
Be in that position.
Do you want me to take some strain because I have one threat left over?
Nah, I'll say triumph.
Okay.
Okay.
Rad.
You were stealth. You're wearing a dark robe and trying to be emo. And Nut is in power armor.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm just gonna
All right.
have my confident.
And he's got a lightsaber on his hip, so.
Yeah.
All right.
and
The
I have
rest of the people
presentation.
in the ship are hiding to the sides, trying not to be seen. Doors open. An escort of 2 guards are there waiting for you. They lead you into the ship. You're a bit of a smaller group than I remember.
I'm waiting for him to answer. Unless
Alduin would probably say there was more resistance than we anticipated.
Oh well. He leads you on through similar corridors. Remember, you see through the old cells you were put into, all the makeshift cells you were put into, and you recognize one of the people there that was there before and is still there, fortunately. And you're finally led to the main cockpit of the ship, or the small control room.
Actually, wait, Alex, can I make a slight retcon? Are there guards after we enter in? I wish I had rolled this after we had entered, but are there still guards watching the hallway?
Yeah.
How many?
They move and patrols it.
What was the number? You cut out.
2.
2. I think I'm gonna wait by the door instead.
Okay.
So I can.
Yeah, none of you remember it being a particularly large crew.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna wait behind the door so that way I can take them out. And get the other Jedi on board. Because I remember there are multiple doors in here, and I remember it was a decent sized ship because I couldn't hear the yelling that took place in the room we were in the rest of the ship. So I would assume that if I get into combat with these guys, they won't be able to directly yell for assistance.
I don't think they would now. Wait, so you're staying all the way back at the door when you originally walked out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I want to take
well, there's
those
no
guards
one
out.
there.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'm gonna motion for the. Well, I guess not motion, but like radio them, comlink them. I guess. Tell them to send some. Let's have the named guys come over.
Those are the only people you have with you.
Okay. Wait. I thought we were doing some. Did we determine how many people we were leaving behind?
Majority, I believe.
Yeah, majority.
So I would have assumed we would have had like at least a handful. Like I thought my suggestion was leaving 8 of the knights behind. Sorry, 9. So then we still have half of those that are left, and then the named guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had the named guys with us at the very least. I don't know if they're marching with us or if we left them in the ship, though.
Oh no, they're in
We
the ship, and I'm having them come over
everyone
now.
except the 3 of us and
Yeah, no,
Elderwood stayed in the ship.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I assumed we had some more in the ship, but anyways, I'll have the named guys come over.
We like what you did.
Kind of be sneaky beaky.
All right. Try to be sneak beaky. Other than that, you guys are being led to the control room. The door's open. Adronicos is on his makeshift throne again, just enjoying life with the drink in his hand, looking out into the stars. And upon hearing, he kind of then spins around to you guys. So, why so early?
I look over at Elduin, assuming he's still technically the leader of this group,
As far as they're concerned.
Yeah.
He whispers as quietly as possible, "I'm not much of a talker."
Leave it to Kuna then.
Oh, I'm doing this. All right.
I mean, Ion, who's better here? Is it Spencer or Kuna for convincing him?
For talking with him?
Yeah. Depends what you're trying to do, I suppose.
Probably Kuna, unless we need to make him think something. But in general, Kuna would be better.
If you're going off of who's practiced more in talking, that would be actually Stanva. If we're going off of natural talent, that would be Kuna.
Probably also true.
Well, we're trying to make him believe something, presumably, unless you guys are just gonna come out and tell him who we are.
No.
So I imagine it's gonna be Stanvot because he has to convince them. He's trying to convince him of something.
I mean, okay, well, let's just start off with it this way then.
Yeah. Go ahead, you can start the talk.
We found him quicker than we thought, put up more resistance than we thought as well, but that's a different story.
Well, you guys are just that's fine. I'm not one to question your methods. You can see that he's visibly a little nervous, realizing that he questioned you guys. But he continues, "It's just I've never known you guys to be early. You're always exactly on time."
I look around. Who all is in the room right now other than him?
There are 3 people at controls, presumably monitoring over the ship. In fact, make a perception roll for me. Just average difficulty.
Oh man, Kuna's legendary perception skill. His most notoriously good skill.
Oh.
What did he? Wait.
Do you have eyes?
Nope.
You're not used to the power suit yet, so you just kind of like you don't know how to turn on the defogging system, so you've just kind of fogged up your vision.
You bet I'm gonna put a universal boost die.
But yeah, that's fine. You still know the people in the room. But yeah, you see those 3 people sitting at controls. You don't really know what's on them on their screens, but they're doing something.
All right.
You can guess that it's just monitoring the ship and its various parts. There are 2 guards by the door, the same ones that led you there. You remember that there was 2 guards guarding the door on the other side, so that'd make 4. And then there's 1 just kind of hanging out with the control panels, like talking to one of the people there.
Okay. I'm just gonna make the gesture of kind of panning the room. It doesn't matter if I see how many people are in here or not. I'm just making the gesture of panning the room, and I'm gonna look over to him, and I'm gonna say, "You know, our master values secrecy. There are too many years in here for what we're about to say. Maybe somewhere a little more private would be preferable."
All right.
Oh God.
He stands up and takes you to his like kind of office. If you can imagine like Star Trek, you know how they have the captain's office like right off the side of the bridge. That's essentially where he's leading you.
All right. So during this time, I'm assuming I've got my group over. Um, I guess I'm gonna progressively make my way over to the guards in the cockpit. Do you want me to make another stealth check against them, or like the ones that are in front of the door of the cockpit? Or are there more in the ship? Like,
I think it's a wasted roll. I mean, if you really want to roll against 2 purples,
well, I mean, if you
yes.
don't want me to roll, then fine, and I'm fine with
I
that,
don't
right?
think you can fail. I
Okay,
really don't
cool.
think you
Well,
can
basically, I'm going to walk up to them, and basically ignite my lightsabers to be right, like, in front of their jugulars, and just kind of like be like, hush now.
He's gonna try and subdue him.
Okay,
silently.
just fair warning.
This is a bad
There are patrols that you've seen throughout the ship that just kind of walk around. Plus,
Okay.
there are
Ta-
people right on the other side of the door as well.
Tell him we're incognito. Please don't blow it for us.
Please don't blow it for us.
Even if you're stealth, they would hear it.
I don't think they would hear the igniting of a lightsaber through the fucking cockpit
They're pretty
doors.
loud. Let's
The
be
door
honest
is
here.
open.
Oh, the door is open right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, I
kinda
assumed
hang
it was shut.
No.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try and go around and I guess I'll get a count of how many guards there are actually in the ship.
You don't know how many are in the ship, but in your immediate vicinity, it's
Well,
6.
that's what I mean. I'm gonna go around.
Well, yeah, just
There's
again
6.
6. Yeah, the same exact description I gave.
Okay, then in that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up. Shit, I wish I could shut that door. Is there any way? Is there like a control panel that I could try to fry or something?
No. Why are you even trying to do this? Like, what's the point? I'm curious.
Because I'm commandeering this ship. I'm not like I don't like this man. Yeah, you know what? Okay, here's yeah, worst case. Worst case. There. Okay, you know what? I'll wait 2 minutes, and at those 2 minutes, what I'm going to do that to the 2 guards in front of the. Alex, you determine when those 2 minutes are up. All right. I'm going to do that to those guards, and the other Jedi are basically going to be prepared to move out and jump any other guard set that
2
comes
minutes?
out.
You expect us to figure all this stuff out in 2 minutes? That's insane. No.
Fine. I will give you 5 minutes then. 5 minutes.
That's still too little. That
I
might
don't-
be the time it took us in canon. That might be the time it took us to travel from the docking port to the bridge.
What? No, I could see you guys walk into. If the door is open, I could see you walk into that room, right?
All right. Talon, just come up with a plan while I talk
Okay.
to these folks.
That's fair. Because inside Kuna's mind is hatching another completely different plan. So...
Yeah. This game, like canon-wise and just role-playing games in general, is completely fucked time. So once the conversation has kind of gone to a good point, I will just go over to you. Anyway,
Okay, so
he leads you to the office. It's a dimly lit room. There's a metal desk in the center, and he sits down. And, I'd offer you some chairs, but I'm really the only one in here.
We don't think
That
chairs
is
would be
fine.
necessary.
So, what's with the secrecy?
I'm just gonna look around the room again, just as a gesture to make sure there's nothing in here. And I'm gonna nod to you to make a show of like using your force powers to sense. You know, I'm just gonna kind of put my arms across and look over at you and say, "Is it clear? Really?" Waiting for you to make a show of sensing the area.
I put on my best show of sensing the area, probably by actually doing it. Yep, we're clear.
Okay, you make a very big show of it, an over exaggeration of everything.
Fantastic.
And you can make a make a perception check, both of. This will be a hard difficulty, so 3 purple.
It's alright. Kuna's legendary perception will come into play. Take the universal die, please. Dear God, we always forget the universal dice. Yeah, please take it.
I think you said 3, right?
Yeah, I couldn't grab 3.
Yeah. I was gonna pick one up and drag it away so you could grab
Oh.
all 3.
Okay. I'm like, yeah, I would like to, but I can't grab all 3 of them.
That's a
I would say I
success.
succeed.
Success.
Yeah, I failed.
There's a bit of threat.
Poor
There's a bit
Kuna.
of threat there. I failed. 2 threat.
Okay, I'm just gonna add some boost to my.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Oh,
Okay,
I
you
forgot I
succeed.
need tea.
You notice, you can tell that he's a bit suspicious after that display. Like, he just seems a bit off. Brows furrow a bit. You can tell he might be a bit confused. Like something's not quite right. He doesn't exactly know, like, oh, they're imposters. It might just be like, oh, this is a super serious situation, or. But he's on guard.
Alright. After you're done making a display, I'm going to continue. Our master is quite appreciative of the last job you helped him with. However,
Appreciative.
appreciative. Yeah.
Those are sweet words.
Well, yeah, no, they are. Let's get to the point. He has need to see you. We've been sent to bring you to him. He has something he wants to discuss in person.
So he's finally decided to kill me. I assume he just had one of you.
And I'm just gonna look over to you, like take the lead now, because
I'm not gonna lie. I completely missed that first part of the conversation.
He thinks Vitiate is gonna kill him, and he said he would have thought that you guys would have just been. You guys would just do it.
Back to you, and I said no.
What did Kuna say that would make him believe that?
Nothing.
The fact that we're in this room?
he said Vitiate wants to meet him.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look back, and I'm gonna say, if he really wanted to kill you, do you think he needed to send me or him or any of us to do so?
But what else would be the reason for me to take up his time? He doesn't even meet up with the people I act as a liaisons for.
He thinks you might be useful.
Why did you say? Okay, Kuna. We obviously can't change this at this point, but
Yeah.
you should have said that Vitiate wants to meet with us because that's who we're trying to find.
No, I'm saying he wants to meet with him, and I didn't say it was Vitiate.
I'm so confused.
Well, okay,
at what
no,
this
okay. He
plan
just
is.
said. He just says. Kuna just said our master or our leader
Yeah,
or something
I just said
wants
our
to meet with
master, I
you,
never
and he has said, and he assumed it was Vitiate.
Yeah, I did. I'm playing off of assumptions here. It's all right. I'm just saying our master needs to visit or needs to see you in person, and he finds you useful, which is why you're not dead yet.
Who were you talking about by our master, Nick? I'm so confused. Or are you just spouting things off?
It's an oh my god.
Hey, how long has it been, Alex?
He's alluding, not yet, Aiden.
Oh.
He's alluding to Vitiate, but of course you guys know that he has been known by many names, and you don't know what name this guy might
he's
know, or if
gone
he even
under.
knows the name. So
Yeah.
I mean, Kuna
Okay.
is
Alderine
playing
might.
it the best way.
Okay,
Replay me what he said so I can get a grasp on what I should say next again, just because of this whole thing.
He was talking about fuck, I don't remember. Well, he was talking about he wouldn't even meet with the people he liaisons for, like the people that Vitiate uses. He doesn't even meet in person with them. The only person he knows, like, hasn't seen him.
Hold on, doesn't that imply he's talking about us?
Huh?
No, you're not even there.
Yeah.
No. What I mean is he said the people he liaisons with. Meaning Vitiate doesn't even meet with the people from Vitiate's group that he liaisons with. So he's referring to us right now, right? Not us, but
people.
air quotes us.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it could also mean people like the Hutts who work for Vitiate and don't.
Mm-hmm. All right, now continuing off of what you've just said. Ah, shit, because there goes my sentence. It's gone again. God damn it. All right, hold up. He said, you won't even talk with his liaisons. And I say, you know, Vitiate is very secretive, and this is a matter your skill set is required for. He wants to keep this the less known, the better. And as far as what it pertains to, not even I am allowed to know that information.
All right, stand by. Since you know his tell, you see that he kind of smirks a bit. He's like, calling your master by name now. Interesting.
I kind of wish to jab Kuna right now, but
Hey, I got a question for you. The one who talks a lot. When was the last time you met with me?
All right. When is the last time I met with him?
I feel like that information might have been shared. I mean, that would be a Destiny point flip for that to be shared.
Yeah, that would
but...
have to be a Destiny point flip.
Yeah, I think that
it might have been shared, but since we didn't say it, I'd say that's a Destiny point.
I'd say flip a Destiny point for that one.
That's fair.
I'm just waiting.
Flip a Destiny point.
Talon just wants to kill.
Alan, oh no, I'm not killing.
You remember? He's like, he backs off a bit. Still a bit suspicious, but not pushing it any.
Alright, good. Alright. Well, I've done my part of the talking. I'm gonna look over to you now, Stanbot.
Okay, so considering, was this plan that what we're trying to do shared with Stanbot at all? Because me as a player has no clue what the hell you are trying to do.
Me?
No, not you.
Okay.
I know Talon.
You should have no clue what I'm doing because I haven't briefed with any of you.
Yeah, but Kuna, I have no clue what you are trying to get to with this.
Alright, Kuna, seeing as he is talking about the fact that his master wants to meet with this individual, is currently trying to get this individual to go with us to meet the master quote. Does that...
Okay, I'm gonna help try to fill in other people just because
go ahead,
there has been space in between sessions and everything, and I know this campaign is confusing because I constantly have to.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna explain what I think. We came here because. Okay, so Alduin's group originally was gonna come here to meet with him to figure out where it should take us.
Correct.
So I don't know why we are trying to bring him to Vitiate when all we need to do is get the information all we need to do is get the information that these people were originally going to come here to get, and then leave.
I'm not going to make you flip a Destiny point because you never really, other than like killing you never specified what was happening.
Okay,
part of their job, the reason they wanted Talon alive was because the Hutt wanted to get back at Talon because you guys never fulfilled his contract.
That is true.
So he wanted one of you alive to like torture, and he just chose the barbell because I rolled a percentage die for random. Anyway, he wanted to mess with the barbell, but he wanted the rest of you dead. And Vitiate was like 2 birds with 1 stone. Keep the Hutt, happy, and
get them dead.
Yeah, and get them dead.
So what did he want me for then?
Well, you were just supposed to be dead, and Talon and this guy, Alduin and his group were supposed to bring you to Adronikos. That way, you could connect to the Hutt, and Alduin could, they would talk about what other mission he would give Adronikos. But Alduin doesn't have that new mission because he wasn't around long enough to be told.
Yeah, I figured we came here to get information out of this guy, and I figured it would be the easiest.
That you can do as well.
Yeah, I figured it would be easiest to do that if.
I remember you saying after we captured Alduin that.
This is why I knew that this session would be hard on me, especially with a migraine, because there's basically 3 ways you could go from here. You could try to connect to the Hutt, back to the Hutt, and mess with that and possibly get new information, take down a faction, whatever. You could connect with Alduin's group, his ex group, because they're still coming here to give Adronikos new information. So that doesn't change. And the other part you could do is just commandeer the ship and run off with it and do whatever. But there's so many different paths that you could choose from here.
I didn't know if we were.
Okay. The
I didn't
thing
know if
that
we
I was
already-
confused about with what you're saying now is, I remember Alduin telling us that he was supposed to take me and Talon alive, but kill Kuna.
But then
That was
I
said.
misspoke.
Yeah, I was also.
That is
Okay.
my fault.
Yeah, so that, okay.
Okay.
I think that's the last hang up, and I think I know what we're going for now.
That's fair. Originally, what I
So-
was going for was I assumed he already knew the intel, so I just needed a reason to
Vitiate
get him
wanted
to
you-
leave.
Yeah, Vitiate wanted you all dead, period. But he just figured, like, all right, let the hut have Talon, fuck it.
That's fair.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay. This is making sense now. I understand now.
Rewrite my brain here.
Okay,
So that
can you...
also helps you know that Adronikos was expecting you guys. However, you did enter the conversation saying the fact that you guys provided more resistance, which is why he didn't press that any further.
Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. So we need to keep the pose up. All right. I didn't know if we needed to get him to come with us specifically, so I was staging this to make him come with us.
And this is where I got completely confused, because that made absolutely no
That's
sense.
where I got
why we would
confused
take...
too. And that's
Yeah, I was like,
all
why
right,
are we trying to take on
where are
an
we going
extra
over this?
liability?
Yeah,
Why
we're
are we
gonna-
trying to
we're
get an extra liability in this
No,
matter?
I didn't know if we were gonna take him, interrogate him on our ship, or whatever.
I
you
mean,
know.
that might still happen, but that should not be plan A.
All right,
Alright.
pause
that's
in
Talon's, eh?
conversation. Talon, what is your plan?
Okay, so the plan is basically I am going to. Ooh. You know what? I'll do that, but to the two guards that are on like the cockpit side of the door, and I'll have the Jedi basically rush the two. Basically, they're going to try and intimidate them to stand down and drop their weapons. If not, they're going to run them through.
Alright, I have to see if the Jedi even make it to you.
I mean, the intent is just to rush them.
Don't want them to sneak and get past all
If
the
they
patrols.
fine, I guess they sneaked. I mean, that's fine by me.
1.
2,
Buckle my shoe.
3,
4. No. Or shut the door.
4. Didn't we only bring 4?
5.
Okay, so all of them snuck past the patrols.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, we are ready to execute this plan. So yeah, let's just go. It is time. So I'm going to de-stealth and ignite my lightsabers right at the guards in the cockpit's neck.
You do that. You sunder.
As the others.
Your lightsabers reach through their necks.
No, I'm not going through their necks. I'm like
I
right
thought you
in
were
front of
going
their
after them.
necks. You know, like
I
an
thought you were
inch
just killing
away. No, like an inch
Okay.
away from their neck.
Okay, you do that and you see them tense up.
Hush now.
You see their necks like they're swallowing a big gulp.
Drop your
They don't do
weapons
anything.
now.
The guard, and you hear behind you like some people being apprehended like quietly. However, the guard at the front of the room talking to one of the people turns around and yells out.
Well, I'm still telling the two in front of me, the two to drop. So, are they dropping their weapons?
They're dropping their weapons, but the one in the front room has his weapon up.
Okay, I'm lightsaber throwing at him.
All right. Well, as you throw the lightsaber, the red alarm goes off, and the entire cockpit and like lights in the room are glowing red, pulsing, the loud siren going on.
This
I
is fine
assume
by
we
me.
hear this from his.
Yeah.
His
Oh
room
yes,
as
you
well.
absolutely hear this. And Johnny goes, "What the hell is happening?"
I'm gonna look at Adronikos and I'm gonna.
I
point
fucking
eyes
knew it. And he
arrow.
pulls out a pistol and starts firing.
Yeah, that's gonna go down really
I'm gonna look
fast.
at Adronikos and I'm gonna fucking narrow my eyes and say,
I'm
"Oh,
gonna...
you said
Okay.
this place was secure."
Yeah, that's funny.
Can I
since
blitz
I-
this guy and take... How fast can I blitz this guy and take his weapon?
Sorry.
pretty fast. We can go into initiative.
I was gonna say, since I'm de facto thing of Alduin, he'll just shrug and say, "What? Fuck."
Right.
He's gonna shrug and say, "If you wish to die that badly," and hold out his lightsaber and ignite it.
Alright, I guess when the drama goes there, I'm just gonna shrug then and be like, oh well, I guess we're doing it this way then.
Out of character, try not to kill him.
Oh no, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just taking his weapon.
Yeah.
I was
hoping to get him to leave the ship on his own terms, but this works as well.
I was gonna use some force powers to
All right, I roll. What vigilance is the? You know what's happening.
No, cool is you know what's happening.
Okay, so cool. Talon, you go with that. Jedi can go cool.
Fuck.
It's the opposite of what he
Hold
wanted.
on, I want to argue vigilance because I wasn't prepared for the guy to turn around and.
No.
Damn it.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Okay, fine. Well, don't remember that there's only like the one dude in the cockpit, right?
I'm gonna say that Spencer and Nick, you guys will go with vigilant.
Ugh,
Then.
ugh, gross vigilance.
Gross, bro. I thought I had 6
I was
dice.
just gonna jump him like as soon as the alarm came on, because I knew at that point, okay, there's no
Wait,
talking to him anymore.
So how did the alarm go off?
Because the guard at the front set it off
Hey,
before.
yeah,
Well, no, he
Well,
saw
no,
me.
I
He
told
saw
you.
me and
No,
drew the
okay,
weapon.
Okay. Let me explain. There were 3 people sitting at controls, as well as the guard talking to one of the people at controls. He yelled out that you were there, and just one of the people set him off. The reason I had Nick before try to make a perception was because he could have seen on the computer screen a sensor on one of the people.
Oh, okay.
So, like one of the person was manipulating like a sensor video feeds.
That's
So,
fair.
Yeah.
All right. So just to confirm, we've incapacitated everyone but Androgonos and this one dude in front, right? Or that we've seen.
Yes.
So of the 6,
Right,
there's
we've
only
seen.
there's
The Jedi
Androgenos
didn't
and
mess
one
with
guard.
the trolls. Patrols would also be around, and they'd be coming towards the room quickly.
Yeah. But
That's
I'm
okay.
saying of the 6
Yeah,
people
right.
we knew about, there's
only
only
one left.
one left.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, man. This man's so lucky I'm rolling Vigilance right now.
Okay.
So I'm guessing my lightsaber throw is waiting until it's actually my turn to be able to do it,
Oh.
Alex.
Why
say
vigilance?
You can do it.
Okay.
I
So
should've been
I can actually
expecting
make the
Talon to
check
do
then.
something dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like-
I also should have expected Talon to do something.
Okay.
Damn.
So it is a.
Well, I figured you'd expect them to do it, but you didn't know exactly when. There wasn't
that's
like an
a fair
exact
point.
time down.
Yeah,
So-
we should have like 0800 this shit.
Okay. So I add
Like there
my.
should, if you guys had a signal, it would 100% be cool.
A cool roll. Oh hell yeah.
We should have set that.
I mean, hold on. I would have figured since we discussed the time, you could argue that we discussed how long I was going to wait before we went in, but
Talon, you should have switched with us.
I just want the cool roll. I need the better. I need.
that would be another destiny point. So I'm gonna say it's not worth it in this case.
No.
Did we? We didn't.
Oh,
even
actually,
flip
no,
the
we
one
did
that-
flip.
Oh, wait.
So yeah, you could if you want. If you want
Wait,
to
did
say we
Alex
discussed
flip
it.
one back?
No, we
No,
never.
I didn't.
We never
Yeah,
flipped the
but
one to get the
flipping it.
cloaks. We never did cloaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you guys could.
Yeah, you guys could flip it if you want.
You guys could say there was a signal, or you could say that you were.
Well,
paying
I said
attention to
I
the
told them the amount of time beforehand.
Yeah. I like that.
It
idea.
wasn't going to be 5 minutes, but I was talking about like 5 minutes from where we were at that point. You know,
We flip
be like,
it
oh,
just
maybe
because
30
we
minutes
know-
after we board the ship. I'll
Alright, you
go.
can flip a destiny point, and I'll give you cool.
Alright, can
Yes,
we flip it
please.
under the reason that we know Talon so damn well that we know this is his
Yep.
doing, that we're just gonna
Sure.
next?
Yep.
Okay, so a
Yeah,
lightsaber
that's
is.
Fair.
I make a
Alright.
lightsaber combat check, adding my force dice.
Try this again with 6 dice this time.
Oh, I got a triumph.
Cool.
Stand by
So
those
hold on.
first.
So Alex, I could just make my lightsaber throw.
Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this
Oh,
again
we
right
haven't done
now.
combat in so
No,
long.
no.
It feels like I need to go back
Yeah.
and make sure I don't forget anything.
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I can make it as a
shit,
range.
oh
So
my
since it's
God.
short range, that means it's only 1
2,
dice.
3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7,
I have to
7.3.
succeed.
Thanks, cool.
Okay, lightsaber throw. Here we go. Yeah, this man is very dead, and the lightsaber does come back to me. Well, I assume he's very dead. Let's see. So I succeed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh man.
5,
Oh, God.
5 successes plus 2. Yeah, plus 2 successes, so 7 successes. So this man takes 15 damage with breach.
Hey Spencer, would you argue that the cool roll was way better than the vigilance roll?
And I have the
Man,
force
yeah,
to return it to my hand as well. So yeah. 15 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I just sliced the man in half.
Yeah, just sliced in half. This DM is really a dick.
What?
What?
Oh, for the other one, for the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He reminded me that I didn't choose a feat at first level. I was like, oh yeah, thanks. Still have to do that. And then he just messaged me back like, soon I hope, and it's been like 10 minutes.
Oh
He's just expecting me to just do it immediately.
Oh
I'm
my
like, alright,
god.
fuck you.
Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, I agree he's a dick, but I think he might have just not he might have been doing something and then said soon I hope, because I mean he doesn't want you just sitting there with a feat. I do agree he's a dick though.
Yeah, it is interesting.
I called it. Called it at the start.
You did call
You never
it.
you always doubt me.
Well, 'cause of
I said
message
I don't know
you
about
tell
these
me.
guys,
Yeah.
and Alex was like, "What are you talking about? They're all previous DMs. They'll be fine."
Well, I thought you meant that you were weird. Yeah,
Okay,
anyway.
so I
I
guess
think
go
one of them is a
first.
furry. I'm not
You
lying
go
about that.
first, for sure.
Oh sweet, my Game Boy died too. Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, let's see. So I'm assuming I can get close enough to him to knock his weapon out of his hand.
Yes, moving into his space will not.
What
be an
should I
issue. It's a
roll
small
for
medium.
that?
Well, getting a weapon out of his hand, if you roll enough advantages, you could just do that.
Yeah, a
On
normal
what kind of a roll?
lightsaber check. You could do a lightsaber check
just
at his
attack.
weapon.
Lightsaber attack at his weapon? Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. Let's see. It's been so long, I'm checking to make sure I haven't forgotten any free dice that I have. I think I'm good. Oh wait, yeah, I get this one because there's only one of them.
Is there a skill that lets me add force die to my lightsaber checks? Do you know?
I wish. Not that I know of.
I feel like it's got to be in there somewhere, because that's like the one item that you would expect it for, right?
Theoretically, yeah, but I don't know.
Well, the Makashi duelist, I think, has that, maybe.
Okay, I got everything. So, what's the difficulty to hit this guy, to break this dude's weapon?
I think it'd just be a
2.
normal engaged check.
Yeah, 2.
2?
Yep.
Huh. I think I have this.
Got a lot of
I'm
dice
not
there,
sure.
boy.
Things can happen. But yeah, it's probably gonna happen.
That's a triumph. That's two
That's 2
triumphs.
triumphs!
So
On the
how
most
do you want
useless
to?
roll possible.
So how exactly do you want to like just completely take this guy out of combat?
Hey,
So,
you
as
And like
soon as
handle
I-
the
as soon-
situation?
yeah, you may
as
not want to
soon as I
destroy the
hear
gun,
the,
because with that many triumphs, you could probably just incapacitate him without destroying the weapon.
As soon as I hear the sirens go off, I give a sigh, and then use some force power to like boost myself forward. Draw my lightsaber and in like one swift motion, cut his weapon out of his hand, and like hold him down to the wall. I don't know how this works. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Despite his incredible reaction speed and just quick drawing abilities, you somehow managed to surprise him as you slam him at the wall and disarm him in one swift motion. How else do you want to like mess with this scene? Like shut alarms off, like.
Yeah, let's
I mean, you
say
got 2
let's shut these
triumphs here.
alarms off.
Alarms, please. Yes.
Okay, so you rush at him despite, his quick drawing speed, just completely taken by shock, sending him into the wall, disarming him one fluid motion. You then you just extend your hand and use the force, and like the whole console just kind of crushes in on itself, and like a can under a ton of pressure, and the sirens go off.
Well, I'm gonna use
Oh,
this.
I was gonna have him stop the alarm, like him call his guards off.
Like say,
That's
sorry,
fine.
that was an accident, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
He can
yeah.
do that too, but otherwise
Yeah,
he wouldn't be able to do it
I'd rather
immediately.
do it that way, because I think that would be slightly
Alright,
better.
he
but I
does
don't
that.
know.
That's fine.
Yeah, go up to him. So these alarms, let's cool down a little bit.
Yeah, they're off.
All right, me and the rest of the Jedi are gonna secure the cockpit.
Oh my
Okay.
The guy who pulled
Alright.
the alarm is no longer in his seat.
He's no longer in his body.
Well, I didn't kill
Oh,
him.
was the guard the one who pulled the alarm, or was the?
I thought it
one
was.
of the people
Alex said it
sitting
was
there?
one of the different guys who was sitting down.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guard.
No, I'm talking about the guy who pulled
No.
the alarm. I'm have him like
they're
out of
on,
the seat.
They're on the ground. They've already given up.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Now,
not here for this.
if the guard was the one who pulled the alarm, then yes, he would be out of his body.
Well, I don't want all of them out because I want some of them still on scanners. I'm gonna be like, listen, we aren't going as long as you don't try and like kill us, we are not going to kill you. Like this man tried to kill me, so I had to kill him, right? But your friends over there at the door, they didn't have to die. But the people who are coming are probably coming to kill you.
As you're
So if
talking,
they come,
we got a potential problem.
do you see a ship?
There's a ship on the scanner.
All right, cool.
I'm assuming we're gonna come walking out with Andronicus and that walking out of the office or whatever.
We need to
back on the
go
bridge.
now.
Are we gonna walk with him? Is that what we're doing? No one's gonna stop.
Do we
us.
go
We're
now, or
walking
do you
out
think
with
we?
him.
Yes,
can
everyone,
play
let's
the
take
situation to
no,
our
let's take
advantage?
Are you sure we can't? Are you sure we can't just act like we're his envoys right now or something?
Well, we're docked with him right
Well, I
now.
mean, he obviously is gonna know we aren't. Well, then he might fucking try and side. I don't like having a snake.
I don't want to.
I think we should separate the ships and jump to that
Snakes?
temple we've just claimed.
Snakes are dangerous when you don't have intel, so I think Adronagos might want to come with us.
Yeah. Let's I think we should
It's
take
gonna. I'm gonna tell you what. It might be really bad if we just disappear if these guys just disappear when they're supposed to meet them. That could screw with the rest of our plans.
Well, I mean,
That could limit our ability to get intel on where to find Vitiate. And
Well, what do you want us to do? We can't.
Oh, I don't think they see another ship docked with the person they're supposed to be meeting with. I don't think they're going to be like,
That's
"Oh,
yeah.
well." I think their first instinct is going to be start shooting.
Well, no, they would recognize the ship though because
that's
it'd be
their
one of theirs.
comrades.
Yeah,
That
that's
ship.
a comrade ship. They're not gonna immediately shoot on them.
They may be confused when they get aboard.
They might be. Yeah, they might be slightly confused,
they're not gonna
but they're not
immediately
going
attack on
to
their own
immediately.
people.
just
Okay,
go,
okay, fine then. We'll then in that case, ooh, do you think they'd know Alduin's dead?
Probably
I
not.
assume not.
That's a question. That's
a forward.
that's the only questionable part of this plan. because if
Alduin, would they know? Would they know if you're dead, or that you were
Or
dead?
did they know that you failed?
It's hard to say. Failed, absolutely. Dead, I don't know.
That Vitiate cut you off. Would they know that?
I don't know.
Alright, well.
Yeah, okay, then we could.
It's never happened before.
I don't really like this situation, so.
I don't.
I think
Whenever
we should
threat has
pre-prepare.
fallen before. It could take a couple days, or it could take a few weeks for other people to know, depending on if they've been out doing mission.
Okay, I think we should prepare to jump
How
out
strong
of
are
here.
these guys? Yeah. Prepare to jump, even if.
Well, I have to see the ship first. Our ships are ranked.
Okay.
Okay,
How big
look
is this
at
ship?
the
Can
ship
we
on the
go look?
scanners.
You get the ship on the scanners, you can kind of see it, and he mentions, well, good news and bad news.
Tell us.
The good news, there's a chance. The bad news is, it's a small chance that we could take them. They are one rank higher than I am.
So while we're waiting for that,
pretty quick work of your.
while they're waiting for that ship, I'm having everyone get ready to like jump the other ships if we need to.
Yeah, we want our ship to be ready to get
Luckily,
out.
this ship does not have a red line. And he kind of points out where to look for this red line. If there's a red streak on the ship, like a different kind of ship, but it looks similar, that's when you immediately run. Don't think, just run.
That's fair, alright.
How deeply ingrained is their faith in Vitiate?
He's a god.
Okay, but like you were able to see the light of your hearsay and turn to me.
You?
Well, he turned to you first, and then he died, and then starts worshiping me as a god because I resurrected him. Yeah, you were able to be convinced by Kuna that there were some possible discrepancies with how he was treating you guys. So do you think this might be true of the other guys? You might be able to convince the other guys to give Vitiate the boot?
The only thing
like
that could
you like
separate their guys
unionize?
from Vitiate is similar to my situation. That is death.
Well, I mean, I can fix them, maybe.
Oh my
Do you want
God.
to kill them and try to bring them back?
Well, preferably I'd
Well,
rather
okay.
Vitiate kill them.
Okay.
Alderman, let's be honest here. Should we jump? Should we get out of here?
I think we
I'm
should
gonna-
jump.
I'm gonna look over to you, Stanbot. I'm gonna leave this decision in your hands. Are we gonna play it off like everything's going smoothly with this guy, or are we just gonna go?
Alduin, I want to know. So, on a scale of 0 to 1,000, how much experience would you say they have earned? No? Okay.
No,
Okay.
that's a dumb question.
That's a silly question.
I had to try
Anyways,
there. Let's
that's
see.
That's my last
Okay,
question.
again, just to kind of recap, kind of your options here, as far as like things I have for story. I mean, you always could just go to a random planet and explore for a bit.
I think we should try to
yeah, as far
lure.
as like story elements, there's the hut, where you could try to get information out of him, if you were to jump. But then you might be pursued or whatever. 2 is try to talk to these guys, try to kill them, get information, whatever. And 3 is go off with Andronicos, try to get as much information from him, and maybe try to meet up with a different group and see where that leads.
Okay, I actually have an idea. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know when this was made clear, but I think we can leave traces of where we're jumping to, somehow. So I say we jump to what's the planet?
Rishi?
Yeah, Rishi.
Rishi.
And basically ambush them at the temple with our full force.
Or we could lure them into the temple and remove the crystal.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Oh, there's no crystal in the top level. I just used
No.
my big crystal.
No, I'm saying we lure
The top
him to
level's
the temple
safe.
and we react.
The
to
top
Oh, it
his
is?
level's
friend.
safe.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. But I don't know, these guys could have some good stuff, so I don't know if we want
I don't
to.
know if I want them knowing where our shit is.
Well, they won't be.
Yeah,
they
that
won't.
could be a bad idea in general.
Yeah.
Well, we could have just randomly jumped there. For
Yeah, I
them.
mean, we could pretty easily just remove the crystal and run. What are they freaking gonna do? And inspect it and get eaten by crystals? Sorry, not
Okay.
crystals, fog.
Well, I guess
Ghost, what do you
let's
think
go
we
with-
should do?
Oh god.
The
Oh.
ghost raises his hands, like nodding back and forth, frantically,
Yeah.
like kind of like a "Don't fucking ask me."
All right.
Do you
so
think
I-
letting them be eaten by fog is a decent plan?
Okay, let's start with this. Either we're going to jump and take
He says
Andronagos,
yes.
or we're gonna let Andronagos be, and we're gonna try and play it off as if.
No,
we
we're.
can still
I say we
steer this
jump.
meeting.
I say we jump to Rishi
Okay, so
and
we're
lure them
not
back with
gonna-
us, and have the
Okay,
other
wait.
Jedi Knights prepared, and we'll.
Okay, I don't have freaking hyperspace tracking like the sequel trilogy does.
Well, no,
So,
I'm pretty sure
we
you
wanna
can.
know to
I'm not.
deploy there.
No, I'm not referring to that. Like you could. We could have someone say over comms, help, taking us to Rishi. Taking
Oh my
us to
God,
Rishi.
Please don't do that. It's such a bad idea. I really don't want to just inform everyone of where our new house is.
What new house? We're not gonna be there for very long.
I want to be there for long. We always move. I want to have a nice house.
We're.
All right. Anyway.
Can't have shit, and you can't have any nice things in the galaxy.
Fucking Star Wars. What the hell are you
Jesus,
talking about, dude?
Apparently.
I'm testing.
Apparently.
Yeah, no, we're going to Rishi.
Can't have shit.
All right, let's
for
for a vote. Spencer, do you like the idea?
All right, Spencer.
Not
explain it out.
entirely, but I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure.
if
Well,
fight-
I don't know if we
I don't
could
know
beat
if
them.
fighting them's okay. What does Alduin say? What does
Well, I
Alduin
mean-
think is a good option? Does he think running away? Does he think fighting?
Alden sees this whole situation as 6 in 1, half dozen together.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Alright.
I mean, let's be honest. Those Jedi are still just getting over the deaths of their fallen comrades. How useful are they going to be in a fight?
I mean, it's
I
been
mean,
a little
I
while.
could give him a quick speech.
I mean, yeah, it's been a little while. They
the
can
named
avenge.
characters were, they're used to this kind of thing. And
Yeah,
if you remember,
they're fine.
they just
And we
went
have
through a
all them.
giant war, so they are very calloused. to
We have all
losing
done.
comrades.
I mean, it's either that or we could pretend to be this guy's retainers or something, and then have him.
I mean,
go
they'll
through his meeting.
recognize the ship.
That's fair.
They'll recognize the ship in Alduin, but they won't recognize us.
Yeah, or it can
Possible.
me or him.
I mean, they
And-
might know that we were supposed to be killed.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
well-
wait! They were supposed to take me alive. Androgynos meets with the Hut.
Yeah, they're supposed to take Talon.
They
alive.
could be. They could. He could be. I don't know if we could say he was delivering me to him.
Yeah, you just got delivered. It took a bit longer than expected, and he thought that he failed. But
yeah.
okay, let's go for that. Let's do this.
I don't know.
That's a good plan.
I like it better
I
than
kind of
letting
want.
the enemy know where our base of operations is.
Same. I'm really upset
Okay,
about
but
that.
then
Yeah, I'm
everyone
not
will
gonna
need
lie.
to be prepared to just jump these guys when they dock.
I'm incredibly ready to just jump.
Oh, I'm
these
ready to
guys.
bolt. I'm pretty ready to leave, but
No, jump these guys.
oh, we're gonna jump them.
I mean, presumably we're gonna have to jump them. Otherwise, we should just run away.
Couldn't they just leave?
I don't think they're gonna just leave. I don't know why you would assume, given how these guys have operated so far, that they would just leave.
Okay.
I mean, all right.
Docking to the ship.
Okay, so I'm going to try and my best to appear like as a normal person, not as Stanbot.
Kill the lights.
Talon, you should be in chains, and Kuna, you should probably hide because no one else really looks like you.
Hide.
In fact, you might not even you might not even supposed to be existing yet.
My species
look like
hasn't been
someone-
found yet.
I'm just gonna look around and look back at you. I'm like, do I look like
Well,
someone?
Talon,
who
they-
hides?
Well, he's in the power suit, so he's less.
Just go in the room, unless they can't tell what
I'll-
he is.
I'll
because of the
have-
power suit.
I'll have some slight. Well, mine will be obvious because I have like a tail and all this stuff. But Kuna's.
Well, you're supposed to be captured, but Kuna's supposed to be dead, which is why.
Yeah,
I'm saying
I'll put
dead
some
right now.
some like misshackled binders on me, so they aren't actually shackled, but they're like look like
as
they
far as
are.
anyone can tell, they're shackled. But they're not.
Wait, I've never actually seen how the binders work, but would I be able to just disable my own binders? Because I don't know how they work. Are they like finger scanned? Are they like card
I'll
scanned?
make a mechanics check, and I'll say you'll be able to do them kind of like a slip knot, but a reverse slip knot.
Well, that's
You know
not
what I mean?
how
Like it starts tight, but you just kind of.
that's not how binders work.
Yeah.
I know, but
He's
like
giving
okay,
an
imagine,
example of how.
yeah,
it will
exactly.
work.
It's like
Yeah.
it's
Not
tight.
like-
It starts tight, but the more you pull on it, the weaker it becomes.
Okay, what's the
Right,
You
check
can just
though?
snap out of it.
What's the check?
Just do a
Just
hard
like
because
that.
you've never tried doing something like this.
Uh
I mean,
oh.
can't be easy because that goes completely against what binders supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, no, I
we
was.
we have one boost. In
I'll
the
take
universal
it, I'll
boost
take
There
rate.
is one boost in universe.
I will say though I wasn't. This was my initial plan. I was just asking how like the binders work because I don't think I've ever seen how
Well,
they're
that's not how binders work.
like how no like how they're triggered. You know how they're
I don't
open and
fucking know
closed.
they bind.
Oh my
Boost.
god,
It's
that
dead.
almost
no. That almost.
Yeah,
success.
I
Not
that was a net with 1-2 threat.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to flip a destiny point, I'll just let you have it.
Hang on, let me confirm here real quick. It's an athletics check, correct?
To
I
break them
believe it
multiple-
is.
I don't. I could probably pass the athletics check. Let's be completely
I'm
honest
just
here.
doing that.
But I don't know if I want to break one of my binders.
Oh.
I'm sure they have binders that we
I'm
could
sure
do.
it just.
Oh yeah,
reminds
we
me
could
of
put like some
the
fake chains or something on me,
They're
right?
not
They probably have
exactly
some
that
chains, right?
expensive.
Or we could have one of Andronikos's guards stand next to you and just disable them when the time comes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Well, no,
Yeah,
hang on, no, we'll have Alduin do it.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
Don't we need Adronagos to be on this plan if we're doing this?
And yeah, how does Andronikos feel about this?
Yeah,
Like,
Andronikos, listen, they're probably gonna kill
You
you.
guys talk amongst yourselves, turn to Andronikos like, oh yeah, we have to deal with him. He just kind of smiles like, are we gonna have a repeat of me selling you guys again?
I hope you realize that the moment
that's
they
not happening a second time.
the moment that they see you with us, if they decide that we're hostile, they will kill you.
And if they don't kill you,
They aren't like the
you're
Huts. There is no
reduced.
there's very little negotiate with those
I
slugs.
could play
There's
my
even
cards,
less with
what's in
them.
it? What are you gonna give me? What are you gonna offer me?
I ignite my lightsaber. Your shins.
That's the way I see it. I'm gonna die.
I slowly bring it
die.
closer to his shins.
If you miraculously survive, I'll die by you.
No, we aren't planning
However,
to kill
I don't
you.
like
We're
your
not planning to
odds.
kill you.
He's a
So
bad
how are you gonna
man.
explain me not having shins when they get here?
We're only gonna take off your shins if you don't follow us.
I don't think you understand. They will kill you the
Again,
moment that they
I got a
see
good
us with
question.
you. If you are
What's
not
in
working
it
with
for
us.
me? Because they're coming. So, what's in it for me?
Well, we had the discussion before about how you feel about those huts. And you don't exactly like them. You don't hate them a lot, but you
Not
don't
a
exactly
fan.
like. Yeah.
Just
They
necessary.
have quite a lot of credits, don't they?
You do?
What if we were let you in on
10%.
Okay.
But I don't do any of the work.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Alright,
mean,
You
you're helping us now.
you just have to go along with the plan that we're making right now.
Man, you're a sly
Done.
devil, aren't you?
Cool.
That's the only way to get around in the galaxy.
Yeah, fine.
Oh yeah, if you betray us, I'm sure you know what this guy does to people who work with huts.
Can I try negotiating that with him?
Not now.
Can I try
Dude, 10% of the
No.
fucking hut's wealth is not.
10% of the hut's wealth is nothing, Nick. We're fine.
Hey, I have 6 negotiation. It's
Shut
a
the
fucking shot.
I will tell you, this is this guy's strongest skill.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we're fine, and we don't have time for this. So Talon,
Fine, yeah, I don't
get
have
in a
time.
position that makes you look like you're in chains.
yeah,
I'm just gonna kind of have like Ooh. Yeah, I guess I'll have one knee on the ground with like my arms behind my back.
right.
With like Alduin like standing behind me.
I'm just gonna kind of writhe in the armor for a minute. I'm gonna be like, God, I hate snakes.
Okay.
Hang on. Can you make a negotiation check with Androgenos to make sure he is perfectly well aware that if he does betray us, it is highly unlikely the Sith are going to let him live.
That's not. You don't need to check for
I
that.
don't
He
need to check
understands.
He knows
that.
that already.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
so
already
that it's we will let him live.
We are
If
all
he
dead
betrays
men
us,
on the
he
same
will
ship
die.
right
They
now.
will
He
kill
just
him.
wants
There
to-
is no benefit to him like
Here's
betraying us.
Andronikos is just really good at getting things, even he doesn't have any power.
We
That's
are
his
all
little shtick.
Yeah, we're all dead men on a ship right now. He just wants to have a cut. That's all he's trying to do right now.
All right. Oh, someone should move the body.
Yeah, no.
Let's move the
That's
body into the
probably
captain's
important.
quarters.
Okay, as you get that body and you go into your spots, the doors open, and 3 figures walk in, completely suited up in armor.
We're all prepared.
No part of them visible.
So
I'm assuming
I
Andronikos is in his throne.
Alex, I'd
Yeah.
like to and I guess I'm kneeled kind of like slightly in front of him, with Alduin beside me.
I'm just kind of in the corner.
He does his classic spin. Hey, you're here. Always glad to see your smiling faces. Standing still, they just. Do you have them? Yeah, right there. I was expecting something more. Impressive. He's talking to you, kind of in your direction.
Me?
Yeah, he notices the hulking brute next to you. Like, you. Where's the rest of your crew?
Dead.
They basically explain back and forth what happened.
Oh.
And yeah, they seem to buy it. Well, yeah, we can take them. We have to talk to the hut anyway. Let you go back and get a new crew situated.
So I need to I need to kind of know about how the ship is laid out here because all 3 of them are in the cockpit, right?
Yep.
The ideal at this point, I'm not saying to do this right now, right? But the ideal would be we take them from the wait. Did Alduin tell us how many? Because we were asking about the ship and all that stuff. So I don't think this is warranted of a destiny point. about how big the crew would usually be on this ship. Would it be about the same size as his, or? I feel
No,
like
the
that would have
ship's-
been
The ship's
mentioned.
fairly large. It's not massive, but I mean, it's
Like, what would have
much
been the crew
larger than-
size?
You could assume like crew of anywhere from 6 to 100, maybe a little.
6 to 100?
60.
60 to 100.
60 to a. Yeah, we should have just left, guys.
Well, clearly we had not heard that before.
Okay.
Clearly we had not heard that. That
Things happen.
entirely changes my opinion on how this might go.
We should have just ran. Yeah.
Well, when you guys were first on the ship, I did tell you that there's multiple patrols. The storage you guys were in was fairly large.
So
you
how
got
many-
to
how
see
many
the
do
Are
they
you,
have?
Alex? Are you referring to the amount of people on this ship, or on the ship of the guys who are coming to take Talon?
Oh no, like the ship on the guys coming to take Talon is probably like at most 5.
That's
Okay,
what I
that's
was
what we were
asking about.
asking. That is what we were asking.
Oh,
I was like, Alex, this is
If it's
fucking
Cyrus
big
or
bad
Nick
guy.
pick 'em up, I'd say, oh, fuck me.
Okay,
Yeah, we
yeah.
were
So
like,
three of them
oh,
are
shit.
in the room with us, right?
yeah.
So the
Again, you
ideal
would assume max
would-
5 because that's usually the group you've seen. at
So
least
the
with these
the
kind
idea
of
would be
guys.
we have some kind of trigger word, and at that point, this is why I was asking about the ship that we are currently on's layout.
And just for more information, basically we can assume with the rankings is that it's basically quality over quantity. Basically, the higher rankings you go up, the less there's gonna be in that crew. Like all
Alright.
doings was 5, and this group is 3.
Okay. So yeah, they're the Jedi will blitz them from behind. Not yet. I'm just saying we
Am
have
I
a
gonna give
keyword
the
where
am I
they.
giving the signal for that? I would assume.
Yeah, you can give the
set
leadership
this up.
signal. Yeah.
Alright,
Well, wait, don't do it yet. Don't do it
Sure,
yet.
I'm chilling.
But yeah, and then the Jedi will blitz them from behind while we jump from the front.
Sure, and I'll fucking signal it. That's
All right. Do we want to keep going, Alex? Are you good with keep going?
Yeah.
Okay,
they-
cool.
did-
Then I will be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Okay, yeah.